Okay, look at number 7. What are some factors of 30? Okay, so you can say 30 divided by 2 on your calculator, and you're going to get 2 and 15. 15 divided by 2. Well, you're going to get a fraction. Okay, 15 divided by 3. 3 does go in, so you got 3 and 5. Okay, and we use those numbers 2, 3, 5, 7. Okay, and so we can't go any further. 45. Okay, we can say 45. What are some factors of 45? Does 2 go into 45? No, it doesn't. 45 divided by 3. Yes, it does. So you got 3 and 15. Okay, and 15, you can keep going and say 3 and 5. Okay, and so 30 we can write out as 2, 3, 5. 15 we can write out as 3, 3, 5. Okay, well, what do they have in common? What can we match up? We can match up these 3's and we can match up these 5's. Okay, and so really what you're going to get for that GCF is this one times this one. So 3 times 5, which is 15. Okay, look at 9. I got factors of 24. Okay, so does 2 go into 24? That's going to be 2 and 12. Okay, what about 12? Does 2 go into 12? Yeah, so it's 2 and 6. Does 2 go into 6? Yeah. Okay, it's 2 and 3. And so now we hit the jackpot. We hit some numbers that are good. Okay, we want 2, 3, 5s, and 7s. Okay, and so you can write this one down as these numbers. So 2, 2, 2, 3. And let's look at 36. Does 2 go into 36? Yeah, it's 18. Okay, and I'm going to write 36 over here. Okay, it's going to be 2 and 18. Okay, what about 18? Does 2 go into 18? Yeah, it's going to be 2 and 9. Okay, does 2 go into 9? No. Okay, what about 9? Or 3 can go into 9, so 3 and 3. Okay, and so we hit that jackpot. We finally finished with numbers that are good. So 2, 2, 3, 3. And we can say, well, what matches? Well, I got a pair of matching 3's, and I got a pair of matching 2's. Oh, I got 2 pairs of matching 2's. Okay, and so we multiply all those together. So it's really going to be 2 times 2 times 3. And we see what we get. Okay, so 2 times 2 times 3 is going to be 12. Okay, so our greatest common factor between those two numbers is 12. Okay, look at 11. Okay, 11, I got 10 and 20. Okay, 10 and 20. And so we can say, well, what's the greatest common factor between these two numbers? Okay, so 10 can be, I can say, divided by 2, and it's going to give me a 5. So that's good. Those are already done. 2, 3, 5, and 7. Okay, and then 20. Okay, 20, I could say, and I'm going to do it in, so down here I got a 2 and a 5. And 20, I got, it's going to be 2 and 10, 2 and 5. Okay, so 2, 2, 5. We say, well, what do these have in common? Well, they got this 2 and this 5. And so you multiply those ones, and so it's going to be 2 times 5, which is 10. And then when you think about that, does 10 divide into 20? Yeah, it does. And so the greatest common factor is 10 itself, and it goes into 20. Okay? And so sometimes that's just going to happen. Okay, so the greatest common factor for that one is 10. Okay, look at 13, and this is where we start looking at three numbers, okay? But the process is the same. So, and I'm just using different colors to try to keep it on track a little bit. So 6, what are some factors of 6? Well, we always check 2 first, so 2 and 3. Okay, and I'm just gonna start writing them down here, so 2 and 3. What about 4? What are some factors of 4? Well, 2 and 2. 2 and 2. What about 10? What are some factors of 10? I got 2 and 5. And that's it. So 2 and 5. 2 and 5. Okay, the only trick with this is you cannot have something that just fits into 2 categories. If you have 3 categories, so 6, 4, and 10, then the numbers need to go in all 3. So for this one, what number fits in all 3 of these? And that's a 2. Each, the 6, the 4, and the 10 have a part of a 2 in it. Okay, one of them has a 3, one of them has a 2, one of them has a 5. So even if the 5 was really a 2, you cannot use another 2 because it does not, they all have to have it, okay? It's no different than, I don't know, if we all go to a restaurant, okay? Which I wanted to. I was going to take you guys all to Dairy Queen in the summer, but that didn't work out, so I had to sneak it in, remember? Okay, so if we all go to Dairy Queen, we all have to have a mask. So does it do us any good if Jaden doesn't have a mask? No, it doesn't, because then what, are we supposed to leave him outside? Like, I would, but like, we can't do anything if he doesn't have a mask. Like, what do you want me to do for you, Jaden? I can't do anything with your no mask and ashy knees. Like, I can't. So if we don't have anything, we all have to have that in common, okay? And so depending on the amount of numbers that you're looking for in the greatest common factor is the amount of things that you need to have in common. Okay, and so on this one, our greatest common factor is just 2. Okay, 15, we're gonna look at the numbers. So I got 45. Okay, does 2 go into 45? No. Okay, what about 3? 45 divided by 3. And it does, it's 3 and 15. Okay, what about 15? Well, 2 doesn't go into it, but 3 does, 3 and 5. Okay, and so we can write this one down, this 3, 3, 5. Okay, let's look at 18. 18, we got 2 and 9, 3 and 3. And so we got 2, 3, 3. 27, 27, you could say 2 does not go into it, 3 and 9, 3 and 3. 2, 3, 3, 3. Okay, and so it gets a little funky once you start looking. So we need matches, okay? So does each one of these guys have a 3? Well, yeah, right here. Oh, I shouldn't have used that color. Right here. So we could say 3. Does any of them share any other numbers? Well, this one has a 3, 5, 2, 3, 3, 3. So they all have another 3, and so that works, even though they're not like lined up, so to speak. So we could say this one, and this one. Okay, and so they have another batch of 3s, and so 3 and 3. So the greatest common factor between these two is going to be 3 times 3, which is 9. Okay, on the bottom ones, 17 through 20, okay, 17 through 20, this is going to be extra credit. Some of you guys need to do this. Okay, so you have that option if you want to do it. It is going to be extra credit, so if you choose to do that, that's okay. You should have about 20, maybe 30 minutes to finish. You need to go through and do all of the even ones, okay? Miss Hanson should be in there, and she can help you if you need some help. And whether you finish or not, turn that sheet into the yellow box, okay? I don't want you to lose it. It's better to get 10 points than 0 points, okay? And I I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully everything's going good. I hope you have a good weekend. Jaden, get some lotion, and I will see you guys soon.